All right, here is the Sprinter. I'm going to do this in two videos. The purpose of this is for selling, so I'm not going to go too in depth on what I did and why, but just want to give the person who's buying this car just let them know what they're getting. This is a great car, great condition. So here we go. Anyways, so with the engine, what I did was I did go ahead and change out this right here. This is an EGR valve. This thing is one of the main things that goes out on this car, especially with pretty much any diesels. This gets clogged up. If you're not familiar with how this works, there is a valve that goes in there that opens and closes. It recirculates exhaust back into the engine. A lot of those times those get stuck open or stuck closed just because all the soot from a diesel. So here's the old one, as you can see here. I tried to take it off and clean it. Sometimes you can get away with that if you wanted to do that. But this here, this is like I should be able to move this. I should be able to move it. And then there's a spring in there. And then when you let go, it should come back. Even though I was able to get this brake broken free, and I sat this in like degreaser and solution, I just couldn't get it. And if you see there, it was chipped anyhow. Went ahead and got another one. These are hard to find and they're a little bit expensive. I have a receipt for them. This here, these are glow plugs. So there was a check engine light on this car, and it was for, I believe it was for like cylinder 4. But they look like this. Glow plugs look just like this. And if you're not familiar with diesels, there isn't spark plugs. This essentially work as your spark plug. They're only used when the car is heating up. These cars, in a typical car, when there's compression, there's a spark that fires, hence the spark plugs. It ignites, the cylinder comes back down in the explosion. Because diesel's compression ratio is so high, they ignite just on pressure alone. So you don't need spark plugs. But when the car is cold, it needs something to give it a little bit of help. So these, well, they call them glow plugs because they will glow red hot. Current goes through this, and it's just to give it a little bit of warmth to help it ignite. And then once the car is running, these shut off. You don't need them anymore. So there was a check engine light for them, for one of them. I think it was cylinder 4. But it went away and it didn't come back. So I didn't change it. But if it if it does come back on you and you want to change it, there it is. I did take them out to clean them. You have to take this valve cover off, and they're underneath there. And I know one thing why people are hesitant to take them off is because when you take it off, they could get corroded and they could snap on you. I took them off properly, no problem. I put a little bit of anti-seize around the threads, so that way if you do want to take them off later down the line, they'll come off easy. You don't got to worry about them snapping. All right, so we talked about the glow plugs. We talked about the EGR valve. I did change the mass airflow sensor. I don't have the old part here with me, but you'll get it when you get the car, just in case you want to swap it back. It's this piece right here. I did replace it with the original Bosch, so we should be good there. Another thing I changed is the idle air temperature control. I think it's that guy right there. And what else did I change? Excuse me, I got some allergies. It's pollen season. You won't be able to see it, but on the turbo there's a down tube there. I got that with the original down tube part. It's this tube right here. That'll pop off. They crack. You'll know it's this bad when you're gonna have like a lot less power, and it's gonna sound like a steam engine or a steam train going down the line. So there's that. I did change the oil change just recently. So you should have at least, another 5,000 miles on this, if not 7, I put probably about 500 miles tops, on this oil. Actually, not even that. I think I drove to San Francisco and back, which is about 50 miles. So each way. So you're looking at about 100 miles on this oil, new oil change there. Did drain the coolant, so we got Fresher the coolant, the right one. If you ever do want to change it, it's blue. It's the blue coolant. I did Did a light brake bleed on this. I just siphoned out the old brake fluid that was in here, put some new ones on there. The brake pads on the car look great. The tires, I did just replace these tires. These tires have about maybe 600 miles on them. Brand new tires here. These are all terrain, all season. It might even have a 3 peak on there for cold weather, but either way, I wanted something a little bit aggressive and didn't want to compromise the ride quality. So we have those all 4. Little side note on these, I did order new hubcaps here. I might put them on for you actually. Yeah, I got new ones, so I'm gonna place the new ones on there. You'll get that with the car, just so it'll make the tire pop more. But that's it with the engine. Let's go ahead and just start her up. Let's see. I didn't clear the codes, and the car is cold right now. I did not want to start the engine with it warm for you. Look how easy that starts up. Look at that. Oh, and look, as you can see, we got the check engine light on there. So if that just came on right now, I bet you that is the glow plugs. So I'll go ahead and make another video here just to show that that is cylinder 4. And then yeah, that should be an nice easy swap. Doesn't affect the drivability whatsoever. Mileage 84,789. That's the mileage on the car. Very low for this. This drives nice. So the next video is going to be of the car body, just so you know what the condition of the body's like, as well as the interior. So next video, be sure to click on that so you get an idea of the shape of the car.